People call me a TikToker. I'm like, girl, no.
No.
I'm a blueprinter.
Yeah.
I'm not a TikToker.
What's up, everyone? It's Jack, and welcome back to my brand new podcast, Me Time, brought to you by me, obviously. Each week, I'm going to meet with a new guest and get into the highs and lows of social media, mental health, and all our adventures in between. Today, I'm joined by my friend, Quen. Say hi.
Hello, y'all. It's Quen Blackwell, Quinlan. Icon, legend, maker, creator, designer,
Slay.
bachelorette.
Slay.
I'm kidding, I'm in a relationship.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Oh my God, tell me.
I'm like in love.
Who? Odessa?
Oh, I wish.
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry.
Odessa's in love too.
Oh,
We go on double dates.
oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
I met my boyfriend at a Juneteenth party. And then after
No
the party,
way.
we spent like 7 days together. Like, we didn't leave each other's side for like 7 consecutive days. And then, like, you know, if you're dating normally, you go on a date once a weekend, you spend 2 hours together. But we probably spent like 600 hours together in the past month. So it's like we've been dating for half a year, hour-wise. But,
oh my God.
yeah, I'm in a
That's so
relationship.
awesome.
Thanks.
You deserve so much happiness.
Oh, thanks,
I
girl.
miss you. Yeah, that sounded so like fake. But,
No, it's not fake.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I miss you.
I miss you too, girl. We're right next to each other, though.
Okay, so you're from Dallas.
Yes, I am from Dallas.
What was that like growing up in Dallas?
I mean, growing up in Dallas was kind of awful, but great at the same time. I mean, I love Southern culture. That's not the racist part of it.
Yeah.
I grew up in a predominantly white city. I grew up in the suburbs, so it wasn't really all that jazz until, like, people started wanting to be black, I guess, in, like, 2014, 2015. Like, before that, it was just, like, bullying and, like, harassment, and, like, the popular girls were mean to me, and, like, people on my cheerleading team were, like, so mean to me. Like, they'd make fun of my hair and my makeup and stuff.
Ew.
But I loved my teachers. Like, there's a sweetness to Southern people that it doesn't really exist out here in L.A., which I really like, the Southern hospitality.
Yes. Definitely.
I mean, I loved growing up around that, but there was some battles and struggles dealing with, I mean, a completely different culture than mine.
Definitely.
But I love Texas. I want to get a house in Texas when I got some money to buy a house.
Definitely.
Which I don't right now. But, you know, one day soon. Someday soon.
Aw, that's so cute. We should get a house together.
We can get a house together.
Okay, I'm down. Fine. Let's do it. We're doing it. We're getting a house.
We're getting a house together.
in Dallas, Texas.
Speaking of houses, where did we first meet? What house?
Hey, yeah, where did we first meet?
Is a specific house.
We met at some content house.
Some
Yeah,
content house at
yes.
the time.
And I remember we like totally just like clicked, you know?
Yeah, no, it's just from being on from being on social media at such a young age, when I see young social media stars, I always want to protect them.
Yeah.
Because I wish that's what someone did to me when
Yeah.
I was young during social
Oh my God,
media.
you felt like just like a big sister to me. It was awesome.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's just like you're so young and you're crazy and you're wild and you have so much access to so many things, and it can blow your head up sometimes, or
Oh
it
my
can
God,
have
definitely.
weirdos around you and stuff. And like when I met you, I'm like, oh my gosh, he has such a sweet soul. I don't want this to ruin it. So I'm like, I will be next to him for this whole time.
And like you were there too. And I'm not even kidding when I say this. Like, I don't think I would be here today if it weren't for you. You know, like you helped
I got
me.
you.
You helped me so much. Oh my God, I'm gonna get like emotional, but like you helped me so much. Just like getting through LA and like who's like the right people to hang out with, and I don't know. You've literally just been like my friend, my mentor. Like I
Like, I know
just
your
so
parents.
Awesome. Literally. Oh my God. Literally.
Yeah, like I really do got you, because I mean, when I first came out here, no one really had me, and I did a lot of bullshit that I wish I hadn't had done if I had someone older than me that actually cared for me around me at the time.
Yeah.
And then I just saw you, and you just had a sweet soul, and just like still like such a like light inside of you. And when you meet a lot of people in the entertainment industry, you can see like the light inside of them has got burnt away.
Yeah, it's so sad.
From the situations that they've dealt with being in the position that they are. And I just didn't want that to happen to you. And I really really with you, so I'm like, oh, I gotta protect this guy. And then so many people of your old friends that you're around were like, oh my gosh, Jack and Quinn, do they like each other?
Yeah,
I'm like,
and it was like, it's
no.
not like that.
I'm like, for
all.
one,
No, I
and
know.
for two, and for two, no, I just want to protect the kid. Like, anyone, even when I'm around Charlie, when I see Charlie at a party, I'm like, bro, come hang out with me.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I hate how, like, especially, like, LA and, like, social media, they're always trying to ship a guy and a girl, like, always. You know what I'm saying? It's like when they're together, like, you always have to ship them, but, like, friendships happen.
Yeah, friendships exist.
We can be friends.
Platonic soulmates are a thing.
Oh my God, I agree.
I can love someone without wanting to have sex with them.
Yes.
Without wanting to kiss
Totally
them.
agree.
You know,
Totally
just being
agree.
friends.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I just saw you at that house, and I'm like, yep, this is my Mr. Slay. This is my everything. So yeah.
Oh my God.
So we were friends.
We totally just, like.
You were around me when I was in a weird situation too.
Yeah.
So I mean, we kind of had each other.
Yeah. Aw.
Oh,
I miss you.
I'm right next to you.
Oh my God, stop. Yeah, I mean, I think we would hang out literally every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, like, I couldn't go without you, you
No,
know?
yeah.
I feel like I was also so dependent on you at that time.
Because
and,
you were
I feel
dealing
like
with a lot.
a lot. And I know you were dealing with a lot. So, like, we could relate on so much, you know?
And we got like a little bit of an escape in our
Yeah.
friendship from like all the outside
Definitely.
things that we had to deal with. It was just like, let's have fun. Let's go
Yeah.
to the beach.
Yes.
Instead of like, you have these disposables, you have this situation going on the internet. Everyone hates you right now. Like,
Yes.
it was
Everyone
like,
else was like, content.
Yeah.
We're just like, let's just have fun.
yeah, because
Yeah.
since I've been on the internet, I've never been like content oriented.
Yeah.
Like people are like, where's the podcast at? Where's the YouTube videos? Like my
Yeah.
whole life, I've been on the internet since I was 13, 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I only have 15 YouTube videos on
Yeah.
my YouTube channel. I mean, it is a career, but I don't treat it like one. It's kind of more so a hobby for me. So I don't feel like I've never been a part of a content house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was before the content houses were a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I never felt the need or had anyone down my back telling me to make content. It's always been from like a point of passion. So then when I came around like you guys and y'all had
Yeah.
like a content house and like a
Mm-hmm.
team that lived with you and like all this weird thing, and it was like the best content is from like a person that's okay in the inside,
Yeah.
and if you overwork a person, what
I
they
agree.
create is not going to be as good as if they're just
Yeah.
chilling and calm and
Totally
having a
agree.
good
The
time.
best content is raw and natural.
Mm.
I just want to say thank you
Mm-hmm.
for everything. Like, you've been such like a big part of my life, and I hope we can grow our friendship even more.
For sure, I got you.
Our platonic soulmate friendship.
Always and forever.
Yes. And what's your sign?
I am a Capricorn, and my chart is.
Oh, you're a Capricorn.
Yeah, I'm a
okay.
Capricorn. Do you know anything about this? Or you just asking?
Yeah, I was just wondering. I really don't
I'm
know.
a Capricorn, Scorpio moon, Capricorn.
Oh, okay.
So when I tell the astrology girls that, they're like, "Oh, you're crazy." I'm like, girl, okay. What sign are you?
I'm an Aries.
Okay, I don't know nothing about no
Yeah,
astrology.
me neither. I
Yeah.
just like, it sounds cool. I'm an Aries.
It's nice to ask.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
March 29th.
How old are you?
19.
Woo.
Ew, I know.
How old were you when I met you? 17?
17. And you were 18? 19?
How much?
Yeah,
You're how old are you now? 19?
19.
Oh, I'm 2 years older than you.
You're 2 years old.
Yeah. So I was 19.
Oh.
I'm 19 with my little 17-year-old child.
And you're...
I'm 21 now. Girl,
Oh my God, you're a woman.
I am a woman. I am she.
You are. You are.
I know, it's awful.
No, I think, like, age did you great.
Oh. Oh. Well, I stopped getting Botox.
No, your skin looks amazing.
Thank you. I pay a lot of money for my skin to look nice.
Yeah.
People are like, your skin looks so good. What do you do? I'm like, a lot. It's
I
not
swear
genetics.
You look like you've gotten younger.
Thanks, I have. I'm less stressed out.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And like during pandemic, everyone was drinking alcohol.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, that ages you and makes you look all dried and dehydrated. And I don't drink alcohol anymore either.
That's awesome.
I just smoke weed.
It's probably not good to talk on the podcast, but you know, I went. I'm drinking like in moderation now, but like I went sober for like 5 months.
Did you feel so good?
Oh my god, it was awesome.
I'm
I loved it.
going completely sober for a year in September.
Oh my, I might have to join you.
Yeah, my boyfriend's joining me.
Really? Boyfriend.
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 You want to see a picture of him real quick?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Wait 1 second, y'all. I've got to show a picture of my man. This was him in high school.
Oh. Wait, he looks like, who's the Spider-Man guy?
He does not look like Tom Holland.
No, not Tom Holland.
The Andrew guy?
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, so that's my boyfriend. Wait, there's one picture I took of him after. That's him now. Yeah, and he's 6'6".
Oh my God.
I know, so hot.
Yeah, you like him tall.
I love him tall.
Yep.
I cannot date a guy that I can see eye level with.
Yeah, that's crusty.
It's crusty.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I'm glad you have a boyfriend. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Do I have to worry about him at all?
What are you talking about?
Okay, just making sure.
I know how to fight.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. I feel like you taught me how to fight too. You taught me everything.
I taught you everything?
Yeah,
oh my
like
gosh,
my
I have a
little
child in this world. I have a lot of children.
Okay.
But when I was a child.
when you were a child. So Quinn, you started going viral on Vine at like 12 or 14. How did that happen?
So when I was 12 or 11, I used to go home every day after environmental club, I remember. My mom bought me a webcam because my sisters are like a decade older than me, so I didn't really have nobody to talk to. So my mom bought me a camera, and I just talked to my camera all the time. So I was like 10, 11, making videos on YouTube. I figured out how to post them. They're still up there if y'all want to go see them. It's Quinster17. And I don't know how to delete some videos, so there's some bad words, but mama doesn't mean them. I was a child. But I started making all these videos when I was 11, 12 on YouTube, and then Vine came out when I was like 14. And it was just like, oh, okay, now I'll make videos on here because I've been making videos by myself all this time. I mean, a lot of people that I meet now that are social media influencers went into social media to become influencers. Yeah. But it's kind of like, it was a hobby of mine when I was a kid, and then social media came around. Yeah. So it's kind of different. Yeah. And so I was a Viner. I mean, there was a couple videos where there was one, I used to be a cheerleader. And we would do cheerleading stunts all the time, and a lot of times you either had like this thing, it was like called a stunt stand, and you could practice your stunts on this, but like you had to be a rich cheerleader to get one of those because they were like $600, and like my family was not rich or had a lot of money, and so I used to practice on this chair. Yes. Oh my God, I remember this. Yeah, so then I did a stunt on a chair, and me and my friend were recording it, and I fell back and broke the leg off the chair. And then I like screamed after, and I posted it out on Vine, and it was like my first viral video. I remember Ricky Thompson at the time. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you could repost on Vine or like I think you could revine. Yeah. So Ricky Thompson revined it. I think Shawn Mendes liked one of my vines at the time, and he was like part of MagCon, like before he was a singer and all this stuff. God. So like that made my vines really big, and then
were you on Musical.ly too?
No, I was never on Musical.ly. I was never on Musical.ly, but I was making vines, and a lot of them went viral. And I mean, you don't really understand how big you are to other people when you're on the internet because it's just like numbers and usernames and stuff until you go into public and people recognize you. Yeah. And I remember going to the first Playlist Live when I was like 15. My mom is claustrophobic, so we never flew anywhere for my entire childhood. Really? So I got invited to Playlist Live, and my sister was like, I'll take you. So it was my first plane ride ever going to, that convention. And I went there, and I remember going into the Vine room, and my vines were just like all over the room, and all the big viners were like, oh, Quinn's here. And it was just like, my brain was like, what? How do y'all know who I am? What's going on? Oh. And that's when I realized, like, oh my gosh, it does translate to like real life. Yeah. And so after Vine, I barely posted on Instagram. I mean, I never really was like vain like I am now because I love my vanity now. But like when I was 14, 15, 16, I wasn't really vain, so I didn't post on Instagram all that much, but I did post on Twitter a lot. And Vine died. I mean, I remember when Vine died, I was like, but at the same time, the app wouldn't have died if people kept using it. So everyone's like, oh, I miss Vine. Like, you contributed to Vine dying. So I don't know why you're saying, I don't know why you're saying you miss it so goddamn much.
They tried to revamp Vine, didn't they?
Yeah, it didn't work. But I remember Vine died. I went into my laundry room. I like cried for a moment. And then I'm like, Bedtime for Twitter. So then I started just like upping my posts on Twitter, and then I was like a part of the first wave of people that made reaction memes and reaction pictures. And that made me really, really big on Twitter. I mean, like in 2017, my tweets would get like 100,000 retweets or like 50,000 retweets, 100,000 likes. Like
it was like what was that? Like the react to my mom.
Yeah,
tweet?
yeah.
Yes.
Like my videos would go viral. They were all just like reaction videos of me just recording myself and letting other people make their own twist on it. And so that gave another breath of life into my career on social media. So I went from Vine to Twitter. And then I was a Twitter personality, like a really big Twitter personality. So then I met all the Twitter people out here. I came to LA, and then I got a manager from all of my notoriety on Twitter. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, "You got to get on TikTok. You got to get on TikTok." This is like 4 years past Vine being gone. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing it. Vine was the OG. Like, I'm not going on this like copy of Vine. He's like, just do it. So I took out TikTok, and it's just like, oh, it's muscle memory. I've been doing this my entire life. Like, I've been creating videos since I was 12. It's very easy for me to do. It's like another language, you know? So then I started posting on TikTok.
Now you're an influencer.
Went up, and now, like, I'm an influencer. And then people call me a TikToker. I'm like, girl, no. I'm a blueprinter.
Yeah.
I'm not a TikToker.
Oh, I love that.
A lot of people are like, how do you know everyone? How did you just know all these people in the Hype House? How do you know all these big influencers? How do you know all these celebrities? And it's like, you have to realize how long I've been making videos on the internet that have been like popular. And it's like, everyone was watching me when they were kids.
Yeah. Oh my God, you were in this industry for so long.
Yeah, like all of my friends who people were like, how do you know them? What did she do to know them? Like
I've
they
seen
were
comments,
watching
like,
me.
Quinn's everywhere.
Yeah, they were watching me before they were famous.
Yeah.
So that's how I've been friends with them before a lot of people were famous or when they were just rising as stars. And now they're these big pop stars. I'm like, shout out to y'all. I wish I would have done something during that time, but mama was depressed. That's how I know a lot of people too.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so, everyone, like, it's not, I think everyone just loves you as a person too. You're just an awesome, great energy to have around.
Thanks. Thank you. I think so too. I try with all the counseling I take.
Woo!
Woo! You do counseling?
I was going through a period of time of counseling.
You liked it?
I need to get back into it.
I need to get back into it too.
I did like it, but
I've got to get back into it. I just hate when I stop counseling and I got to start back up and like catch up on all the awful things when like I forgot about them.
So true.
You know,
so especially when you switch therapists. It's
like, and you have to catch them up on everything. You have to like go over your trauma.
I have to go through the trauma again. Okay, let's just counsel together.
We can. That's not going to be a good idea.
You're my counselor. Sorry about it.
It's not going to be good for you.
Well, sorry about it.
Okay, I'll be your counselor. Fine.
Fine.
I cost $200 an hour.
That's good.
Beverly Hills counselor. But I had one therapist that was like, "Can you send me a video of you saying happy birthday to my child for her birthday? She loves you." And I was like, like my third wall broke, and I like saw the cameras in the corner. I'm like, oh my God. Why does your child know that I'm one of your clients? Yeah. And
isn't that like confidential?
Oh, of course. Like awful confidential, whatever. Yeah.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. Like I would rather
it's fine.
them
Traumatic,
know.
but it's fine.
Yeah, traumatic but fine.
Ugh, we like vibed on our traumas.
I know, we were like trauma buddies.
I know.
Your mom's like, Quinn, where are you? I'm like, traumaing it
Quinn,
up.
we need you.
I'm like, okay, Joy, like give me 5 minutes to get over my trauma before I come help with y'all's.
I know, that's the thing. I feel like you're going through so much shit, and like all you wanted to do was help me. You know, you're just so caring, and I think that comes a lot with like just like having so much knowledge and like just going through it. I feel like you have to know, you have to experience it to know. You know, and like you've literally just gone through all of it.
Yeah, I've experienced a lot
of
trauma.
Which sucks, but like
it gives me lots of wisdom.
Look how amazing of a person you are.
You know? It gives me lots of wisdom, and it made me grow up a little bit quickly. So, I mean, I can give I would rather have the wisdom to give to other people than see them go through the trauma that it takes to like build the intellect. I'd rather just give some free game than see the girl struggle through it. You know.
Let me help you before it happens.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Like, let me help you before it happens, because when it happens, you're not gonna like it.
you just knew. Like, you knew.
My parents, I have really, really wise parents. Like, I feel like my parents' souls have been on this earth many, many times.
That's awesome.
So I know how to deal with things in a different way where people didn't have the, like, infrastructure in their family to help them deal with things. So something that I've been through would make someone else, like, probably kill themselves.
Yeah.
But because I have the safety net that I do at home, it's made me be able to deal with things easier. So then it's like, I've been through it. You literally are not cut out to go through this. So, like, let me help you before something bad goes on.
And I think that's another thing. It's just, I was talking about in last podcast, but like, it's so hard just like being alone, not knowing that there's someone out there that's experiencing the same thing, but knowing that I had you that was like also went through a shit ton, and knowing that I'm not alone. I have this friend beside me that's going through and helping me out. I mean, just like meant the world to me.
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
Yeah.
And I had you.
I'm like hyping you up so much, but like
I deserve the hype up. I've been a great friend,
yeah.
I think so.
Oh my God, totally. Literally.
Thanks.
So you've been so open about social anxiety on TikTok. How is that? Just growing up with social media and social anxiety. Oh, social media and social anxiety. Oh.
Look at that. I've had anxiety my entire life. My mom struggled with like really aggressive anxiety.
Yeah.
So it's kind of been a thing in my family. I mean, with social media, it was kind of a way for me to make friends without having to be around them in real life. Because I wasn't all that good with being around people in real life. I kind of put up these autopilots. Like my body will just go into autopilot when I'm in situations instead of like the true me coming out, because I get very anxious in things. I mean, I've been on social media for like almost 10 years now, and I've never done a meet and greet or anything.
Yeah.
I would love to. My heart would love to meet everyone that supports me, but I feel like I would be so overwhelmed that I would go on autopilot and not actually get to experience it in myself. I don't know how to describe like like, you ever dissociated?
Yes.
Yeah, like I can dissociate and work and slay in a dissociated part, and I think I just call it an autopilot.
Yeah.
But dealing with social anxiety, like I feel like humans should never know the opinions of people that they don't know, and social media gives you opinions of hundreds of thousands of people that you don't know. And like there's been probably like 200 tweets of me that have gone viral about people hating me and wondering why I have the platform that I do, and saying that I am like a disgrace to black people.
That's just so annoying.
Oh, it's annoying, and
so
it's not true, and it's just annoying to have those things like be set. Like it just adds to the anxiety. It's like, does someone not like me? And then when you know that people don't like you, it's like, oh gosh, people do not like me.
Also, especially when you know you're not that type of person, when you know you didn't do anything wrong, like
it makes your anxiety worse.
Yeah, it's like I'm getting gaslighted by the internet right
now.
Yeah.
But the way that I deal with it is like, I don't live in the past, and I don't think of the past, because if I do, I will get depressed, and I'm just a very present person. And if something bad is happening on the internet, I'm just like, you ever seen the Tyler Creator tweet? He's like, how do you get cyberbullied? Just turn off your phone.
Yeah.
Like I kind of think like that. Like if people are like telling me like, oh, F you, or like, we don't like you, or why are you here? I'm just like, and I'm sitting in my house, and my cat is right there, and I will go take a shower, and tomorrow I will have breakfast, and I will read a book. And that's actually what's realistically happening in my life. Like it's a grounding technique. Like there's a whole bunch of grounding techniques that you can do when you get really anxious that I've had to like learn dealing with a lot of presence on the internet. Like I have a whole pack of like 500 sour warheads, because if you're getting really anxious, if you eat something sour, it shocks your like your nervous system back into like normal mode. So it's like something sour.
It's kind of like a distraction.
I do like something sour, or I think about the things around me, or I think about things that I'm grateful for, and that's how I really get out like an anxious point. There was a point in time, like my whole Twitter career was based on me being so anxious I didn't leave my house. Like I remember my first cover that I did for a magazine was ID magazine, and it was like the COVID pandemic like internet cover. So like there was no photo shoot. The photo shoot was on FaceTime. and they were like, how do you feel being in your room now that we're on lockdown? And it's like, I've never really left my bed this whole time on social media until I went to LA. So nothing's really changed for me,
Yeah.
Because I had really bad social anxiety. But I guess the way that I got out of my social anxiety too is I realized the worst pain more than anxiety or fear and sadness is regret.
Yeah, not doing
And
it.
I would rather push myself and push through the anxiety than feel the regret of not doing something.
Yeah.
So that's how I've got through a lot of things in regards to anxiety.
Flooding yourself with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's such a, like, I know when I like am scared of something or like I have anxiety over something, I try to like, literally just flood myself with it. So it's like you get so used to it,
Mm-hmm.
And that's interesting.
I don't know who I was talking to. It was some big celebrity. And they're like, regardless of what comes out about you on the internet or in the news cycle, it's only 3 weeks. And then something else happens.
Yeah.
That other people care about. Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. They just move on quick. It can be the big, like you dealt with some big shit, but it was over in 3 weeks.
Oh my God, totally.
Yeah. And people thought about something else.
And you feel like at the time it's like,
it's the world. The world's crashing
on
you.
It's like caving in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
social anxiety is lame, and I hate it, and it's not me. Ooh. Social anxiety is not for me. You can have it. Take it away. Hey. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh my God! Like all your videos, all like the memes are like iconic. Like literally iconic. I remember what's that one meme where like you're crying in the bathroom?
Oh yeah. So
can you explain that?
Yeah, there's actually a BuzzFeed video on it because it was so big.
Really?
And I went to the BuzzFeed studio and I explained everything. I was recording videos because I was going through like a big scandal at the time on Twitter. Mm-hmm. And I was like really anorexic at the time. And when you're anorexic, your brain isn't getting nutrients. You are delusional. I was delusional when I was anorexic. I was not feeding my brain. Like I had no carbs to make my brain work. So I was out of my mind. And I remember I was like driving home and I was like, maybe I should just run into oncoming traffic. And then I was like, maybe not. I'll just go home. So then I went home and I'm like, what do I do? And I always record myself crying. It's like I don't have that thing where people like, why do you put yourself crying on the TL? Like, who takes out their phone to cry? But like, I've been on the internet since my brain was forming. I don't have that thing that says it's weird in my brain to record myself when I'm crying. Like, I don't have that social construct built in my brain.
Like you had no one. You were talking like your friend.
Yeah, like it was just me talking to my phone, girl. My phone is my best friend, even though that bitch is evil. But I was recording myself crying and then I posted it and it just like people started relating themselves to it and making, their little me when this girl said, the type of reactions, and it just became so big that like people would send me like billboards in like Argentina and some other country like had like a bank commercial with my face, and it was just like people were showing me like in their SAT things. It was like me as a picture for it. I'm like, oh wait, this is bigger than something I ever done. And it was just a meme that I was like in the middle of crying and they put Miss Juicy next to me, and it was like Miss Juicy was my mom in the meme, and it was just like so big, like kombucha type thing.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because everyone loves you just for who you are. I need to stop hyping you up.
You can hype me up
okay,
more.
Good. I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
No, you're not making me uncomfortable.
But you're just so you're so relatable, Like I think they saw that picture like in the bathroom, like, oh.
Yeah, they're like me. They're like, oh my God, this is me. I'm like, yes, so it's we. Run it up. Yeah. So that was that big meme.
Also, my twin. James, James.
Yeah.
He showed me one day your hot pickle video, and I wasn't on Vine that much, but I knew your face, and I was like, this is the funniest girl I've ever seen on the internet.
I agree.
It was so. You agree, and I love that. I love your confidence.
Yeah, no, that video. I just was going to get a hot pickle because I love hot pickles.
Oh my god, it was so good.
I just took out my phone and recorded and edited it real quick and put it up.
I don't even like pickles, but like I liked pickles after that video.
I should have started selling hot pickles during that. I could have made some money.
Quinn's Pickles
would have made me a multi-millionaire.
Oh my god. And then
but
we could
Mama does not.
I could have a little brand deal on this podcast too.
Oh my gosh.
Quinn's Pickles.
The hot pickle people need to give me a stake in that because I've made that stuff go up. Like I remember going on Amazon, it had like 50 reviews, and after I made the video, it went to like 3,000 reviews. Yeah.
They owe like everything to you.
I know they owe me stock.
Yeah.
That's what they owe me.
I still have friends that like send me the video and they're like, "This is so funny." I'm like, I know her.
That was like my big Twitter video. It has like 20 million views on Twitter.
Oh my god.
No money made from it.
Do you like being Twitter famous more, TikTok famous, or Vine famous?
TikTok.
TikTok
is like the easiest. Twitter is like it gives a little controversy here and there. Like they love to pull out some controversy.
Yeah.
And then Vine, I was not aware of anything that was happening at the time.
You're so young.
Yeah.
I literally didn't even know how to work the app.
Yeah. No, Vine, I didn't get it. I didn't get Musical.ly either.
Yeah.
But I did get TikTok.
Yeah, you had to.
Shout out Hot Pickles.
Yeah.
Give me like another year in the career.
Because you were like kind of new to TikTok when we were hanging out. Mm-hmm. So I was like, we were like doing TikToks together. I was like teaching you the TikTok dances. Yeah. Oh.
You taught me a little TikTok too. That was like my TikTok boot camp.
Oh. But yeah, I didn't hear. I remember when we were hanging out a bunch. You took me to the studio and I heard some of your music. And I think you recorded some in front of me and like, oh my god, it was like sex to my ears. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember. I have videos when we were in the studio together.
Oh my god, and I was like, oh my god, Quen, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. Yeah.
I made one of my favorite songs when we were there in the studio.
And it's so like, I feel like your music, it's so like unique. It's so different. You know? It's like, it's very creative and I don't know, I'm really excited to see what's coming. Do you have anything in the future?
Yeah, soon I'm going to drop music. I just got a music attorney to like get all my songs cleared and ready.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I always wait for when I'm comfortable with doing stuff, not like when the analytics are going up and like when everything's the right time. I don't really care about all that. It's just like when my soul is ready to do something.
I love that.
And I'm ready to drop music soon. I have been working on it. I mean, the music that I've made is like a year and a half old, so I would like to make some new music before I drop all of my old music that I got.
That's awesome.
But I'm gonna be releasing it soon. I've found some new producers. Like my mom was a pianist. Like I have a musical ear, and I've just been growing my taste in music, and I've been finding new musicians that I love, and I've been DMing them. And they're like, "You're the meme girl." I'm like, "Yes." I'm like, "You want to make songs together?" They're like, "Yeah." So I would get to work with some producers that
I remember that producer I met too. He was so like chill.
His name was Akira.
Akira.
Yes.
Yeah. How's Akira?
Akira's great.
Oh, he's valid.
Akira goes to like music school now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's sick.
Okay, Akira. I see.
Yeah. There's this producer named Sega Bodega, and he makes probably my favorite music of all time. He helped make Shy Girls Sound. He's like a really sick producer. He has his own music. I think he has the best album of all time. It's called Romeo. And just the sound of his music is the sound that I love. Like I love this musician named Imogene Heap, and she uses this thing on her voice called a vocoder. Yeah. And that's what I feel comfortable singing with.
Is that what I heard when it was like it was the sick, I don't know.
Yeah, you were playing with it.
You have such a beautiful voice, but like
that
on top of it's like
yeah, it's like orgasmic. Yeah. The vocoder. So I found a producer, which is Sega. He's gonna help me make some music, and my original producer's name is Santel. He's gonna come back out. He lives in London now. They're all gonna come out to LA and help me make some new music, and I have some music coming soon. So.
Oh, well, I'm coming to the stew with you. Sorry about it.
Yeah, let's go to the stew, girl.
Are you down?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We're going to the stew together.
Yep.
Oh, and can I have like a little feature in it?
Yes, fine.
Okay,
but you're not gonna get credited.
I don't care. I just want to be in it.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine. Okay, guys, it's time for a game. I'm gonna get to know my guest better, even though I already know her a lot. But do you want to play? It's basically we pick some topics and we try to make a story about it.
Or tell a story about it, right?
Tell us. Okay, why do you know more about it than me?
Because they prepped us before.
Not make up a story, a true story.
Okay, I
All right,
got you.
Let's do it.
Okay,
Okay, who wants to go first?
you.
Okay, you go.
Okay. First concert. Now, I don't really go to concerts all that much because
okay.
you know how I know so many people.
Literally, you don't
I
have
mean,
to.
yeah, I don't
You're
have
just like,
to. Usually,
hey,
if like
sing to me real fast.
I'm like singing to me real fast. I'll go to
Yeah.
listening parties before the
Yeah.
albums come out. You know,
Hit
I'll
up
go
your
be in,
boyfriend, Lil Nas.
hit up my boyfriend Lil Nas, go in the studio with him, listen to the new music that's gonna come out. I mean, I don't really go to concerts because I get a better concert experience. You know,
Yeah.
I get it straight from the source. So I don't need to go to the concert.
Literally. And let me know if you ever need me to sing to you. I got you.
Okay,
Okay.
but rather not.
Sorry? What did
Okay,
you say?
that one's done.
Oh, yeah. I think you hold it. Okay.
Oof.
Oh, sorry. Airport security. When I was in when I was in Germany, I was in Paris and I had a layover in Germany, right? And I lost my COVID test, and I was with like a bunch of friends, and I couldn't go through security because I didn't have the COVID test. So all my friends left, and I was fine with it. I was like, okay, I'm fine with it. And I was like, I'm already in Germany, like might as well have fun. And I was by myself and just like explored Frankfurt, Germany, went out, clubs, met 3 British guys that were like really nice.
Yeah.
Basically like a lot happened. Basically the British guy was like my guardian and saved me.
Perfect.
And we went and worked out. But I lost my phone.
Oof.
It was in the ambulance. Yeah.
Okay, that's a great story.
But yeah, I basically just explored the city of Frankfurt, Germany, and had a lot of fun.
Okay.
But then
sick.
I missed my next flight, and then I finally got the flight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy ending.
Happy ending. Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah. Okay. Here you go.
Okay. 16th birthday. Okay, so for my 16th birthday, I had a party at my house. I charged everyone $20 to get in the door because, you know, love me some money.
As you should.
Yeah, and it was a whole bunch of 16-year-olds, like hormones pumping through the veins. The night got carried on. We was carrying on in the night, and then people started grinding on each other. And then, like, the grinding turned into, like, make-out sessions. And my parents were like, hey, we need to wrap this up and get y'all out the house. So then everyone got kicked out. The story of my 16th birthday was a key and a half.
Ugh, love that. Okay. Taco Bell. I don't really have, like, a lot about Taco Bell, but I feel like every
With the
time I eat Taco
sponsorship.
Bell, I just, like, shit myself. So.
Ugh.
Ew, I know.
You have IBS?
Ugh, maybe.
Ugh.
Did you just diagnose me?
Yeah, I love diagnosing.
Wait, do you have IBS?
No, I have a gluten allergy.
Really?
Yeah, if I eat like a whole bunch of pastas and bread, I feel like
Yeah.
there's hell
Yeah.
fire in my guts.
I don't know. I feel like Taco Bell, like everything tastes the same. And yeah. Wait, we used to have Taco Bell all the time.
I know. Why the heck are you about to get on Taco Bell?
No, I love Taco Bell. It's just like,
Everything has a story.
you're right. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Taco Bell.
We love
would-
Doritos
yeah.
Locos Tacos.
We would. We would love a brand deal.
Soon. Okay. Middle school. Okay, so I have a story from middle school. There was this kid. He always got into so many fights all the time. He was just like, I bet he was dealing with some stuff at home. Was taking it out when he came to school. He came to school with a tray of Jello shots. Middle school.
Oh.
Tray of Jello. I don't even know how he got the tray in, but brought the tray of Jello shots to lunch.
King.
The police came. He tried to fight the police. I just remember seeing like kids like try to take their Jello shots fast before the principal came, and then he got sent to this thing called Dillard's, which was like a reform school, and we never saw him again.
Oh.
Shout you out. He made school fun.
Tell me, did you take a gel shot?
No. I was a viner. I had like a
Oh yeah,
status to
you
hold.
had a reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Oh my god, sorry. They're all sticky. PE class. Sorry. Let me think.
You seem like you were good at PE.
Ooh, I probably was like a tryhard.
Were you like jockey?
Yeah, I was so jockey and alpha and shit. Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't understand. Like
The theater kids ate.
No. I don't the theater kids.
Well, I do. Theater kids better than athletic kids.
I love theater kids now. I'm an actor.
Yeah, but you wish you took that theater class in school, don't you?
No, I actually did take theater in middle school.
Really?
You can do both. Yeah.
Okay, last one. Okay. First date. Now, I really didn't go on dates until I was 18. Craziest date I've been. I got a date story for you. So this guy that I first met when I came to LA, I was over his house one day, and he's like, I don't like you like that. Like, we can just hang out, but I don't like you like that. I'm like, okay, cool. So we just spent the whole day as friends. 6 months pass. I'm up. I'm lit. Everyone wants me. Then he asked to take me on a date. So I go on this date to feed my ego. Not because I actually liked him. This is where I went wrong. Never try to feed your ego. It will go wrong. Mm-mm. So we go out to this he takes me to this really expensive dinner. We have a 15-course meal, where they feed you like bite size for the whole meal. And at the end of the meal, like, I start to take out my purse as a joke. And I take out my purse. I'm like, okay, so you want me to pay? And he goes, actually, yeah. He's like, what do you think I am, a trick? And I go, girl, I don't need a trick on anybody. I'm the trick. I have the money. I'm not trying to trick. But you should be very happy to be my presence right now because I don't even like you like that. I should have got up and walked off of the date, but, pulled out my card. It didn't go through, so you had to pay. I hate him.
Ooh, that's so annoying.
I know. And he was lame, too.
What's his name?
He's a famous person.
Literally. Let me find him for you. I got you.
I can never even speak of the name.
I'm sorry that that's annoying.
That was fine.
I'll always pay for you if we go to dinner.
I won.
You did win.
I won. He sent me a bouquet of flowers that was bigger than my whole body the next day and said, I'm sorry. And I posted on my story, and I was like, he's sorry. Him. Or heck him.
Heck him.
Okay,
Wait, can I do one more?
Yeah.
Halloween. No, I want to do another one.
He just broke the rules.
Sorry.
See this all.
Do a fun one. Allergic react. I don't have allergic one.
Allergic reaction. I'm allergic to latex condoms.
Really? How'd you find out?
A bad way.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. They have latex free.
Honestly, no one likes latex, so cancel latex.
Cancel latex.
Yeah. Okay. Sibling fight. I've had a lot of sibling fights, especially with my twin and my older brother. And I'm trying to think. We'd always like pinch each other. It was always like pinching. I have like a little scar from a brother pinching me.
Did y'all get into like crazy fights since y'all are all like men? Y'all can like really like fight. Did y'all ever like fist fight?
What's that?
Did y'all ever like fist fight?
Yeah.
No. See, I would rather eat
but
shit off
we didn't know how to like punch. It was like banging.
Ah, I see. Banging is worse though.
Oh my god, it hurts.
Yeah. Thank God I've never been fought. Never will be fought. If someone tries to fight me, I will gouge your eyes out.
Yeah. As she should. Queen.
Yup, that was the podcast with the queen, the fighting legend.
Yeah.
UFC, give me a bag, I'll swing on somebody.
You tell him. Tell him, Quinn. Okay, you guys, that should do it for today's episode. Thanks so much for joining me for Me Time. Thank you so much, Quinn.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Quinn, for coming on my podcast.
Yes.
I had a fun time. We better hang out after this.
Yes.
Okay, are you down?
Sure.
Ew, don't say it like that.
Yes, I'm so excited.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's the energy I like.
Yeah.
Okay, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on all the social medias at Quen Blackwell. I will be coming out with music soon. I have a clothing brand that's going to drop soon. And I've been writing cartoons. So hopefully y'all will see some of that. And I've started acting lessons.
And you're going to see some Jack and Quinn content.
Yeah, they can see some Jack and Quinn content.
Yeah. Do you want to go to the beach?
Sure, we can go to the beach.
Okay, fine. We're going to the beach.
Okay, bye,
Okay,
y'all.
love you guys. Make sure to catch another episode of Me Time next week right here on the Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel and all streaming platforms.